Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel Body Mind Healing. My name is Maria Sanchez. I am a family nurse practitioner, a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, and a doctor in nursing practice. I hope this message finds you well and in great spirits. It is wonderful to connect with you today. Our case for today is it true that by taking sacred plants I can advance spiritually? Sacred plants are plants that have been used by indigenous cultures and shamans throughout history for religious, spiritual, or medicinal purposes. They are considered sacred because they are believed to have healing and psychoactive properties. The word psychoactive means that these are plants that alter the way the mind works. That is, these plants contain psychedelic compounds, including dimethyltryptamine or DMT, that affects the central nervous system and produce changes in perception, mood, level of consciousness, and even behavior. They're also called sacred plants because they are considered a bridge between the physical and the spiritual world. By consuming these plants, some people can reach altered states of consciousness, access visions, and connect with the spiritual world. Likewise, these plants have been traditionally used to treat a variety of physical ailments and mental conditions, such as depression, anxiety, panic attacks, post-traumatic stress disorders, etc. Since there is a premise that most diseases originate because of a spiritual imbalance. And some of these sacred plants are well known to us, including peyote, ayahuasca, some specific mushrooms, San Pedro cactus, Mimosa hostilis, etc. An important point to consider here is that the DMT that these plants secrete is also found in our body because it is produced by the pineal gland located in the center of our brain, but I will talk about that in another video. The point here is that the topic of sacred plants in our spiritual path is very controversial. Although many of us find it harder to accept, spiritual awakening or increasing our vibrational frequency or the acquisition of a higher level of consciousness is not achieved through the use of hallucinogens or any other mind-altering drug, even if these plants are called sacred plants. The only thing that these plants do is to show us that we are more than just a human. It's to reveal to us that there is life behind those veils of oblivion to which we have been subjected for eons. It is, and for which we cannot even remember who we are. It is to let us know or let us see that there is something much deeper than this three-dimensional illusion that we live, and that by working on ourselves, we can go beyond it. We can actually transcend it. We need to create awareness that we came here to experience duality, to learn, to collaborate with the universe in the collection of information for the creation of other worlds. But we also came here to do our inner work, that chore that will allow us to expand our consciousness, heal our deepest wounds, and continue to evolve as the spiritual beings of light and love that we are. Yes, we came here to heal all those traumatic emotions and memories that are trapped in our unconscious and subconscious. That is our task on this plane, and even if we wanted to, the sacred plants will not be able to do it for us. If it were so, there will be no purpose for this human experience. Ingesting a psychedelic is not enough to transcend all those unhealed wounds we keep suppressing and oppressing because it is uncomfortable to face them. Besides, that is not how the universe operates. Unfortunately, our human nature is to give our inner power to something or someone out there, waiting for that something or someone to come and save us and do the inner work for us. We actually believe that a plant or a pill can heal us while we spend our lives swimming in duality. So how are we going to heal? I have known many patients who have consumed these plants who have had extraordinary revelations, and yet they continue to have severe problems on a physical, mental, and or emotional level. This confirms that spiritual evolution, inner peace, and healing depend on our effort, our focus, our diligence, our individual work. And this is achieved through experiencing matter, through facing the human experience and transcending it. Our soul evolves through experience. Yes, it does. By taking responsibility for our processes, by experiencing each earthly challenge, not simply by seeing them under the hallucinogenic effects of a plant. Yes, when we get high, we can temporarily access unimaginable visions and revelations, fantastic ones, but that is all. The rest is up to us. It is after the revelation that the good stuff begins. It is where we begin our work towards awakening consciousness, if we focus on it, of course. Consuming sacred plants is no different than using other drugs. Once the effect wears off, we return to reality. We return to the same everyday situations we left behind before taking the drug. But that is what is different is that the psychoactive effect of these plants allow us to see a little beyond the polarity of this world, which encourages us to take ownership of our actions, take responsibility for our experience, and begin to implement changes that lead us to healing and that wonderful reunion with who we really are, spiritual beings living a human experience. My brothers and sisters, true growth and evolution come from within our being. To believe or hope otherwise is to sustain a chimera. It is simply poor justification for refusing to evolve. It is to postpone our healing. It is to insist on remaining stuck in a three-dimensional vibration that prevents us from returning to our essence of light and love and reconnecting with our higher fractals, which we will talk about another time. We have now come to the conclusion of our topic for today. May the inner peace that we cultivate today expand and guide us always. Until next time.